What's going on, guys, and welcome to a video. In this video we will be talking about the amazing tournament that we are going to be running here with the classic teams on NBA 2K24. As you can see here, we made up a bracket and we picked some of the best teams that have been assembled throughout history and put them into a bracket. Now, I tried to gauge them pretty well on where their standings are. Some of them may be off a little bit, but I think all in all, we're going to actually end up having a really good tournament here. But as you can see, the 95-96 Bulls will be playing the 2004-2005 Spurs, and that's where we're at. We're going to get right into this. We're going to get right into this over here on NBA 2K24 on the Xbox, and let's get right into it. As you can see, I will be playing as neither side. I will let the CPU do it, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to jump right into the game here. We are at the Bulls Center here, the United Center for the Bulls. Tip-off is won by the Bulls. Pippen with the ball. We will be playing 6-minute quarters. No good from Rodman. Passed ahead to Ginobili. Ginobili to the hoop. Passes it down to Muhammad. No good. Nazir Muhammad. Missed that one. Derek Harper on top. Sets it up for the Bulls. Gets it down to Jordan. Jordan guarded by Ginobili. Jordan. Pump fake. Goes up with the left hand. No good. Ginobili rebound. Ball getting pushed ahead here by Ginobili. Brings it over half court. Gets it to Tony Parker. Parker waiting for Ginobili to get a double screen. Ginobili open on the outside for three. No good. Tipped out by Duncan, but rebounded, or secured, I should say, by Jordan. Jordan on the outside. Longley gets it down to Pippen. Pippen with the mismatch. No good. Parker held his ground against the much taller, much stronger Scottie Pippen. Duncan on top. Not forcing the ball inside too much yet in this game. Ginobili for three. No good. Still no scoring to this point in the game. Jordan. Fadeaway. That's good. Jordan with the first 2 points of the game. Just about 2 minutes into this game already. Tony Parker. Waiting for Ginobili. Ginobili was open for a second, but Jordan did well on recovering. Screen being set. Down low. Bowen. Underneath the hoop. Kind of trapped. Could go up with it now. Does. Gets fouled by, I believe, Longley. That is correct. That'll be his first. And Bruce Bowen will be going to the line to shoot two. Bowen on the first. It's good. Shot it almost like he didn't believe that it was going to go into the hoop. Bowen will have one more here. Bowen good on the second to tie the game up. Just over 2 minutes into this game, and really kind of a lack of scoring thus far. Let's see if the Bulls can heat up, or if the Spurs' strong defense will continue to kind of stifle what they have going. Long way down low, easy little set and dunk. Great pass there by Pippen. The down low defense on both sides is what's going to really matter here. With Tim Duncan being down low, and with Rodman, the elusive rebounder. Muhammad, no good. Duncan the rebound and put back, no good. Rebounded by Harper. Pushed ahead. Jordan bringing the ball up. Jordan settles out on the wing. Into the inside. No good. Might have been semi-blocked by Duncan. Not entirely sure. Pushed ahead. Muhammad. Hook shot. It's good. And just like that, it's back. Tied up. Robert Horry's at the table, getting ready to check in here. They need to do more on offense. There's too much standing around. Jordan gets to about a 10-foot jumper, no good. Parker pushing it ahead. Stolen by Jordan. Jordan out ahead, going for a dunk. Big time flashy dunk for Jordan. What a dunk. The spark that the Bulls needed may have just occurred. Parker bringing the ball up. Waiting for Ginobili to get a double screen. He gets it. He is open, but no good again. Just a hair late, I believe, on his shots at the moment. Gives it down low. Pippen still being guarded by Parker. And Parker is actually playing very strong defense on Pippen. Despite the height difference, Pippen hasn't really exploited him too badly here. And the good defense by Parker leads to a missed shot. 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Parker being guarded by Derek Harper. Bowen for three. Bang! Timeout Bulls. Spurs first lead of the game. Bruce Bowen with a quick 5 points in this game. And really kind of the start that the Spurs wanted. Strong defense followed by semi-okay offense. I mean, it's still a slow-moving offense on both sides. Both sides aren't moving the ball around quite as much as I believe that they need to. But if they continue to shoot the way that they are, I think it's going to be an extremely low-scoring game. And I don't even know. I don't know who's going to win. I would say the Bulls, but their shooting is just way off and their offense is not working the ball around like they need to be. Kukoc gets to the free throw line. The free throw line jumper, good for Tony Kukoc. Just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Brent Berry has checked into the game, along with Robert Horry, and not exactly sure who came in at center. Number 34. Not exactly sure who that is. Pippen stayed in, but then basically an entirely new set of guys came in. No good from Pippen on the free throw line jump shot. Parker pushes it ahead. Would assume they will hold for basically a last second shot. There's no reason to really force it. Got 7 seconds on the shot clock. Parker, he's got to shoot it. Shoots it off the back of the backboard. So that will be out of bounds and a turnover. Wow. I guess that's about all I can say there. That was unexpected. 2 seconds for the Bulls. Jordan heaves from just past half court and it almost goes in. But at the end of one quarter, the Spurs actually do lead. The Spurs lead by, I believe, 1 point, 9-8, which is actually rather impressive considering I did not expect them to be even near where they are. Jordan, the highlight dunk. After replay, it did appear that Duncan did get his hand on that shot from Jordan, causing the miss. Popovich coaching up this team. Let's get right in to this second quarter here. Benny Udoh came in. Udoh, mid-range. That's good. Biggest lead of the game for the Spurs. 3 points. It's actually the biggest lead of the game for either team at 3 points. The alley-oop, not even close. Not sure what Kerr was thinking there, but Udoh stepped through. There's a guy open. They get it to Barry. Barry for 3. Bang! The 1 seed is on the ropes. The 1 seed, I alert you, the 1 seed is on the ropes. This is something to behold. Turnover, stole by Robert Horry. Ginobili pushing it ahead. Gets it to Horry. Horry against Jordan. Passes it out to Udoh, who does have a much larger defender on him. 3-pointer for Udoh. Bang! Just like that, it's a 9-point game for the Spurs. The game is not over, not even close, but it's going to get a lot harder with how the offense of the Bulls is playing at the moment. Wellington with the layup gets it back down to 7. This is an incredible start to the game, though, for the Spurs. Exactly what Popovich needed. 3-pointer, no good. Again from Ginobili. Ginobili struggling from deep. Turnover. Udoh with the steal. Watch for the kick out. Nope, he's going right to the hoop. Udoh, no good. Rebound, Kerr. Kerr pushing it ahead. Gets it over to Jordan. Jordan back to Kerr. Over to Kukoc. Kukoc gets a screen. Comes off the screen. Just inside 3-pointer, no good. Massenberg is number 34. Gets it over to Barry. Down to Horry. Nobody guarding him. Back out to 9 points. Just like that, the Spurs have really stretched this game out. 3.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter here. First half, maybe one to forget for the Bulls. Step back for Kukoc. Decides to pass out of it. 7 seconds to go. And the shot clock. The hook shot from Jordan, no good. Rebounded by Jordan, and the putback is good. Timeout for the Spurs. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Let's skip right through this timeout. Michael Jordan still in the game. Jordan and Pippen need to play better to keep the Bulls in this game. The Spurs, they're a strong defensive team. They can hold their own against anybody. They are very strong on the defensive side. Offense, there's nothing to slouch about on that team either. But their defense is really what kind of keeps them in any game that they're playing in. Screen coming, Ginobili. Illegal screen called on Tim Duncan. It was called on Duncan. Where the contact looked like it occurred was actually Robert Horry, but they do call it on Tim Duncan. That will be his first foul. Not too many fouls thus far in this game. And with 3 minutes to go, the Spurs have a chance to get back within 4 or 5 points. Another arid alley-oop. Jordan. Yeah, it's good. That free throw line jumper is just right where you want to be. 3-pointer. Ginobili. No good again. Ooh, he's got to be about 0 for 5, I think, on threes. Down to Jordan. Jordan with the big dunk, and just like that, it's a 3-point game. Michael Jordan keeping his team in this game. 10 points for Jordan already. Having a dynamite game. Ginobili open for 3. No good again. Rebound. Big dunk for Timmy. Big Tim Duncan with the dunk. The putback dunk was there for Tim Duncan on that one. The Spurs realize that they need to push this game back out to bigger lead, otherwise they're going to be in trouble. No good. Rodman the rebound. Passed out to Jordan. Jordan for three. No good. Horry the rebound. Bowen pushing the ball ahead. Parker looks like he's going to set it up. Let's see what he actually does. Goes to the inside. Tim Duncan not going to shoot a three. Wasn't sure if he was a three-point shooter or not. Tony Parker back to Horry. Horry for three. No good. Tipped up by Tim Duncan. And it's good. Tim Duncan on the tip-in. And just like that, I mean, both teams are shooting relatively even. But a couple of wide open threes for the Spurs. And just like that, the Bulls need another timeout. Just over a minute to go in this first half. The number one seed is still on the ropes. They really are. We're going to skip right through this break and get right back to the game. It appears that the starting teams are both still in. Phil Jackson. It's really one of the greatest matchups coaching-wise that we have seen in a long time. Phil Jackson versus Greg Popovich. The Bulls with the ball here. They get it into Dennis Rodman. Kukoc brings it out to the top. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Tony Parker. Literally like the smallest guy on the court right now. Ginobili should have gotten that to Parker. Didn't, but should have. He was wide open up on top for three. Duncan does a step in. Should have maybe backed down Harper. Oh, easy layup. Easy to the hoop layup by Tony Parker. Just really, I mean, Longley had nothing to do. Too slow to handle the point guard. The speed of Parker at the guard spot is just too much for a big center like that to deal with. Muhammad guarding. Kind of looked like he fouled. May have stepped out of bounds. He did. He stepped out of bounds. 26 seconds to go. 24-second shot clock. I would assume they will hold down until about 4 seconds left on the clock, and they will shoot it with a chance to go up double digits going into half. Really something I did not expect when I set up this bracket. When I set up this bracket, I was not expecting the one seed to potentially fall in the first round. I mean, I'm not saying that no good, but tip back up no good either, and that will end the first half. 25-16, the Spurs are leading the Bulls. As I was saying though, I did not expect the Bulls to be having such a problem with what I thought was, like, scoring wise, the worst team in the bracket, honestly. I mean, they have the least amount of star power on the team. But I guess that just goes to show you don't need star power on a team necessarily to win. If you have good collective defense and star power somewhat there, you can win. Now, I'm not saying that the Spurs are going to win this game, but I am saying that this really was not what I expected. Let's get right through this halftime now and get to the second half, because we are all in heavy anticipation for what will happen the rest of this game. Michael Jordan really is the only reason that the Bulls are even in this game, to be completely honest with you. I mean, neither team is shooting all that great from the field. 43% versus 36%. That's not, I mean, it's a difference. It is a difference, but 7% is not that big of a difference for 9 points. I mean, in this game, it really comes down to the turnovers. That's really what it ended up coming down to so far. But we're going to get right back into this game, and we're going to see what the Spurs can do if they can close out this major upset. Ginobili with the ball. Ginobili, the mid-range. the mid-range king buries it to put the Spurs up for the first time by double digits in this game. It's going to take a lot of work from the Bulls to get back from this one. Jordan on the mid-range gets it right back. There is enough time for the Bulls to come back in this game. As long as they can keep it within even 9 points going into the second stint of this. What happened here? Illegal screen by Bruce Bowen. If the Bulls can keep this game within, even honestly, I believe 10 points. If they can stay within 10 points the whole game, I don't see why there's any reason that they can't win this game in the fourth quarter. Jordan, mid-range, bang, 14 for Jordan, heating up, gets it down to 7. But I don't see why they couldn't come back and win this game at all. I mean, if they keep it close through this quarter, there's no reason. Parker for 3, bang, back out to 10. Jordan and Pippen have the star power for sure to win this game in the fourth. Oh, that's not a shot to be shooting there. Jordan kind of forces one there. Rodman, he's star power, but he's almost stolen by Harper. But he's more of like a defensive and rebounding guy. Double team coming. Parker's open for 3. Shoots it. It's good. Just like that, 13 points. This is exactly what I was talking about. You can't let them stretch this lead too big if you're the Bulls, because this game will get out of reach in a hurry. This game will get out of reach way too fast. Jordan from the mid-range. It's good. Another one. 16 points. 50% shooting for Jordan. Really the only guy that's willing any part of this team. And jump ball between Bowen and Pippen coming up here. As kind of a risky pass turns into potentially a turnover. I don't know if they consider it a turnover if they lose this or not. Ginobili on the inside fouled. 2 shots coming. First foul on Dennis Rodman. Ginobili is going to have 2 shots here. Chance to stretch it back to 13. Ginobili not having the greatest shooting day that he's ever seen, but really kind of helping this team hum along a little bit in this game thus far. He's good on the first, by the way. I fully did not expect this game to be going in the direction that it's going, but you can't really complain when, I mean, everything's kind of going the way that the Spurs want it to go. Big miss there though by Ginobili. The Spurs have played this game perfectly. Off the glass for Jordan. That's 18. He's really heating up. I mean, if he wasn't making shots, this game would be over. This game would have been long over. There's still a chance that it might be over, but Parker to the hoop. That was an unneeded pass, but it was blocked down into Tony Parker's hands, and then he finishes the layup. Parker just kind of trying to force too much. He should have just did the layup there. Jordan, mid-range, no good. Rebound. Rodman, back out to Jordan. Jordan for 3. Jeez, 21 of the 27 points are for Michael Jordan today. He really does need somebody to step it up, otherwise. Oh, turnover. He kind of bounced it off of Derek Harper's leg, and then turns it right back over. Dribbles it right into Parker. Parker to the hoop. Layup, no good, but rebounded by Parker. Fouled and won. Holy cow. The events that have occurred over the past, 2 minutes of this game. I mean, just the lack of defensive rebounding. You have a center down there, and he's getting out-rebounded by, a 6-foot point guard. I can't fathom that. The way that some of these point guards out-rebound the centers is just crazy. Tony Parker, to finish off his and one, And that's good. So just like that, it's back to a 12-point game. And, I mean, Jordan needs help. To have 6 points from other people on the team, and that's it? I mean, it's not going to win you a game. Jordan, layup is good. 23 for Jordan. By far the best player in this game. I mean, he could win player of the game with them losing. Honestly, I mean, he's the only guy that's keeping the team in this game. Dunk into the inside, hook shot's good. I think they still have a chance if it's at 10. I do. I think they have a chance, but their defense just is showing no resistance either, which is really kind of hard. Neither defense, though, at the moment is showing too much resistance. Jordan, mid-range. That's good. Ha! He is having himself a game. The offense is completely flowing through Michael Jordan. And why wouldn't you? There's no reason not to have it flowing through the guy that's literally going to win them this game. If they win, it's going to be because of him. Duncan goes to the inside, goes to the hook shot, and that's good. They're just trading back and forth buckets right now. I mean, when you're the Bulls, you're not going to win a game by trading back and forth buckets. And they're taking a timeout because they're realizing, like, we need to score and we need stops. They're scoring, but they're not getting stops. So we're going to skip right through this timeout and get right back into this game. Now this is the 95-96 Bulls. This is not the 92-93 Bulls. Those are two completely different teams. And honestly, I felt like it was they should have been better in 95-96. Jordan, yeah, he's a little bit lower overall, but not much. I think he was like a 99 and 92-93 to a 97 here. Pippen was good here. Pippen was good there. But they picked up Rodman. And so I just figured like that was kind of where we needed to be, was here, because the overalls were better. So that's where I went. No good. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. The other guys, other than Jordan, just can't make buckets. Brent Barry for 3. Bang! 15-point game. This game has just really kind of been stretched out here. I mean, I don't know that there's going to be much hope. Wennington, no good. Rebound, Barry. And they're going to be able to hold for a last second shot here in the third if they want. This just is almost unfathomable how this game has went. I guess I should have made them the 1 seed. I mean, their offense and defense combined is good. No good from Horry on that kind of weird step through. But I can't believe that there's no I'm at a loss for words. I can't believe that this game is not closer. I thought if anything the Bulls would have blown them out, and it's the complete opposite right now. Now the game's not over, but from everything that I've seen, if you're down by 15 points after 3 quarters on your home court, I don't know how they can come back from that. I mean, and everybody else on their team is not playing good. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that there's this much of a gap in the scoring. Jordan is the only guy that's somewhat helping this Bulls team along, and even he isn't doing enough to keep him close enough. He's still in the game, but they need Kerr to start making stuff. Jordan was going to shoot the mid-range. Kerr for 3, no good. Rebound, Horry. Oh boy, they need to make some shots, and they need to make them quick. To the lane, no problem for Robinson. 17-point game. I'm a huge fan of Jordan. Huge fan of Kobe. I can quite honestly say I don't have anything against Tim Duncan or Tony Parker. Like, nothing against any of them. When I grew up watching all these guys, I didn't get to watch Jordan much. I got to watch him right at the end of his career when he was with Washington. But I never really got into the play style of the Spurs when they were good. Tim Duncan was kind of he wasn't slow, but he was not like quick moves and stuff like that. So I never got into him. So it's hard for me to believe that a team like this could be just absolutely getting demolished right now. 19-point game. Kerr with the ball here. Gets it over to Jordan. Jordan's going to get it down there to Simpkins. Simpkins on the hook. Shot. No good. Rebounded by Simpkins, though. So they're going to have another chance. Jordan's just got to drive the ball, I think. Kukoc for three. Bang! They got to hit some shots. They hit some shots. They get some stops. And they're right in this game. They got a long way to go. 16 points yet. With 4 minutes left in the game. Parker Brent Berry open from the corner. Bang! Kukoc bit down on that and just, that is rough. Their defense, there's like no help defense, and then when they help down, they say way too late. Kerr had an open three, decides not to shoot it. Kukoc gets it back down to Kerr. Kerr back to Kukoc. Back out to Kerr. Over to Jordan. Heavily guarded. Double teamed, in fact. A foul on Wennington. Loose ball foul on the Bulls. That is going to be the Spurs ball with just under 3.5 minutes to go in this game. And the Spurs are going to take a timeout here. Up 19. Just crazy. It really is something else. We're going to fast forward right through this timeout here. The offense has just been clicking. Anytime that a guy sags down or goes to double team, the Spurs are finding the open guy and they're hitting their shots. That's why you run tournaments like this, though, is because there is nothing that says that a 1 seed's going to win. There's nothing to say that a 2 seed's going to win. The Spurs at an 8 seed could honestly win this game, the next game, and the game after that and be the champion. They honestly could. Like, I could see that happening. It's really, really crazy. It's hard because it's just a tournament. It's not saying that in a 5-game series that the Bulls wouldn't win the series. It's a 1-game elimination. But from what I've seen in this game, the Bulls wouldn't win. Heavily guarded, another bucket for Jordan. Jordan's got 28 or 9, I believe. Parker gets it to Ginobili. Thought about shooting it. Gets it down to Duncan. Duncan goes to a little push shot. No good. Pippen pushes it ahead. They got to go. See, they're not going. They got to go way faster than what they are. Pippen almost runs out of bounds. Gets it to Rodman. Rodman to Jordan. Jordan back to Pippen. Pippen goes to this fadeaway jumper. No good. There's going to be about 2 minutes left to go in this game. Almost gets stolen there by Harper. Parker taking his time. Gets it to Ginobili. They're not really in any rush here. Could have easily been an offensive 3 seconds violation there. Ginobili's going to have to chuck it from deep. No good. Rodman the rebound. 17-point game, minute 37 to go. This game's over. It's over. There's no other way to say it. Minute and a half to go. Pippen with the little turnaround hook shot, and that's good. Gets it down to 15 points. They're not going to press, which basically just means that they've given up on this game. Which, can you blame them? I mean, 15 points in a minute 15 or so, you're not going to win that game. Parker with the mid-range, no good. Pulls it up from the free throw line. And it rims out a little bit. Pippen's going to hold. Gets it down to Longley. Major mismatch in size. I don't understand. Kicks it out. Pippen for 3. That's good. So they're starting to hit their shots, but it's going to be too little too late as they get it down to 12 points. But basically 2 possessions in this game is all but done. Ginobili goes to the hoop. No good. Rebound. To Duncan. Duncan lays it in. 14-point game. 38 seconds to go. Rodman no good on the layup. 27 seconds to go. Spurs are going to be moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, the Spurs will be moving on. Out of bounds, violation. Kind of passed it funny. I couldn't tell if it actually did hit the Bull guy and just rolled out or what happened, but they give it to the Bulls. The Bulls will just dribble it out, I would assume. Nope. Buechler, no good. And that will be the game. And just like that, the 1 seed falls to the 8 seed. Just an absolutely insane game. Absolutely insane. Over here to the computer. What an incredible game we just witnessed. Absolutely incredible. And I am happy to report, I'm happy to report the score of the game. Boom. The Spurs are moving on. The number 8 seed just beat the 1 seed. The 95-96 Bulls just got beat. Absolutely incredible. An incredible thing. Thank you all for watching, you guys. Next week, we will have the next game out. Sometime, hopefully early week, we will have it out. Please be on the lookout for that. It will be the 2016-17 Warriors versus the Cavs. Absolutely insane game coming there. The 5 versus the 4 seed. That will be fun to watch. We will be back at another time. Until then, please comment if you enjoyed it. Comment what you want me to do differently, if I can do something differently. Otherwise, just leave a like and subscribe. We'll catch you all next time. Peace.